Hey guys, Dan here, and I'm getting hundreds of messages of what is going on. Precious metals down massively today. Crypto down massively today. Many AI stocks, quantum stocks down massively today. So a lot of you guys just keep asking, why are crypto, stocks, and precious metals all down in one day? And what should I do about it? So before we go into the weekend, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, and you can do what you want to do. Again, just sharing my experience with you. So here's what's happening. I'm going to just give you a brain dump of everything that's happening, what's causing this, and some of the timing. So pen and pad, please. Get that out, and let's talk about it. So first things first, precious metals have run up like crazy. Quantum stocks, AI stocks, and even crypto, if you look at it over the last 6 months, certain cryptos have gone up, like Bitcoin and Ethereum recently took a run up, and then now we're seeing a little bit of correction. Mid, small cap, other alts, micro caps, pretty beat up for this quarter, and I'm going to tell you kind of what's going on now. So first, you've got right now the government shutdown. So we're getting very, very poor data when it comes to like economy reporting that normally the government would be giving you. So right now people are guessing, or they're using what they're seeing on Twitter, Truth Social, Instagram to guide their investing emotions because they don't have real data. They don't have real inflation data. They don't have real jobs data. It's all pure speculation. So emotions are going to be amplified massively. If you look at the VIX, it's a fear indicator. It's an emotional indicator. So on your phone, just type in VIX indicator and you'll see that this fear since the shutdown has gone up because, again, what people don't know without clear guidance, they're just going to guess. Now, as I told you last Friday, people want to be safe going into the weekend. And right now there's a lot of stuff in the air with this. There was some report about regional banks, Zions Bank here in Utah, $50 million in loss from some fraud deal they funded. There's something like that I read. A lot of different banks having bad deals. Now there's a rate, I think it's called the SOFR rate. And I was just reading more about this. And I learned about this a long time ago because it had to do with some of the credit lines for some of my companies. And this is the rate that like regional banks can borrow money at and whatnot. The big banks have tons and tons of cash. And as you saw in some economic collapse times before, the government usually bails out big banks, but regional banks can really suffer. And so in 2008-9, when you saw a lot of this real estate blow up, a lot of regional banks blew up as well, right? So that's adding to the fear as well. Now, there is a lot of good news, I believe, coming up, and this is all public information. Some of the good news coming out is this. The Fed is talking about printing more dollars as they've always have, but also they're talking about lowering interest rates multiple times going forward. And so this is actually a good thing for people. Another interesting thing is this flock to precious metals because people want safety. So gold's run up like over 4,200, silver's like crazy, over 50, palladium ran, as I told you. And there might be some room to roll more up into those as people, jump into those assets. But what we find also, those, when they run up, a lot of times they're like, well, this is kind of topped out. Maybe we need to get into crypto. So you see a lot of roll into that. And with crypto, I've told you, Bitcoin first, Ethereum, other alts, mid caps, small caps, and micro caps. So here's what you got to do if you're freaking out, because, my portfolios have been affected as well in all the major assets. And yours are probably as well. But again, like I said, it's dollar cost average. Do absolutely your best at whatever business that you're in. Earn as much money as you can. And buy into these sales. And typically what you'll see is run-ups during the week. And as I told you, people fly to safety on Fridays because they want to not worry about in the weekend. And as I said in my last video last Friday, then usually, at least in crypto and some of these things, Saturday, Sunday night, you start seeing a run-up. And then you see things rip again because everybody gets FOMO that everything is going to go up. Because at the end of the day, yes, people can sell everything and go to cash, which I don't recommend people do, sell everything. And they go to cash, but the cash has got to go somewhere, and they got to put it in something, because if you sit in cash, it's just melting like a popsicle in the summertime. So it's crazy. Hey, do you like my warm coat there? I like this coat. This is my crypto coat. So it's usually good luck going into the weekend, right? All right, guys. So what do you need to do? Take a breather, get to work. It's Friday. It's only like 11:30 here in Utah. Do your best at work. Go make some money. Go side hustle it this weekend, okay? Earn as much as you can. Close as many deals as you can. Take care of your customers. Take care of your employees. Take care of all of your family. And just be grateful for what you got. And one thing that you might want to consider, DCA into some of these assets as they take some of these corrections. Massive corrections, actually, in precious metals and comparatively for a single day. Some of these precious metals are down 6% already. And we may have more to go with that. But again, chop is normal. And as I've told you in Bitcoin and in Ethereum and in all crypto cycles, though, we've seen crazy 70, 80% drawdowns in many cycles. I believe there's a lot of room to run up. And typically in a bull market, which I feel like it's delayed, you typically will see multiple 20% corrections. So how low could Bitcoin go? Well, if it drops under 100, then we could touch 75,000 on Bitcoin. Really, seriously, it could touch that mark in my mind. But again, I watched Bitcoin go from $120 up to $1,700 down to $150 before. So this is not abnormal. You just got to look back in history, because history doesn't always repeat itself, but it does leave clues. All right, guys. So also, Ugly Unicorn Crypto Hedge Fund open to accredited investors with $100,000 commitment or higher. Bridger Pennington and I run Ugly Unicorn Fund 1 and 2. What a killer time to enter the fund. Now, we have to get all paperwork, docs, everything signed and wires in before the end of the month. If you're interested in that and you are accredited, direct message me. Again, I know 99.9% of you aren't accredited, but my hope is to help you so that you do get accredited by building your empire through these different asset investments and also scaling your business. All right, guys, I'll do a Ask Me Anything right after this. That way, if you have some more detailed questions, you can ask in the stories above. Please don't ask me exactly what tokens to buy. As a hedge fund manager, I can't tell you exactly what tokens and exact stocks to buy, but I can educate you on different companies and you can make your own decisions. Because again, I never give financial advice. Just an entrepreneur who's been doing it for a few decades that wants to help you scale, because my mentor helped me and he made me promise to help you to pay it forward. Now, how much is this video? 100 grand? 200 grand? Nah, all it is this. Take action for a moment here. And if you found this beneficial, share this on your feed, comment, like it, but share it is the most important thing so we can help others out there not get wrecked and build financial futures for their family. All right, guys, have a great weekend. I'll post some more weird stuff as we go there. And check out my weird new commercials for PC laptops and Zydex. Okay, share this video.